Fast food. There aren't a lot of things in this world that I think I'm an expert in or that I even know that well. I haven't been with that many women. I dropped out of college. I'm not really good at those things. I really only got Global Elite and Counter-Strike before they did the big rank reshuffle, so I wouldn't even really say I'm good at that. But one thing I do think I know pretty well in and out is fast food, because I have been slowly killing my body with a whole list of this stuff over the course of 24 years now. And when I saw my boy Ian, Idubbbz, we're on a first name basis. I call him Ian and he doesn't know who I am. Did a video on his favorite fast food places. He did a fast food tier list, which, by the way, excellent video idea. That's why I'm doing it now. But after seeing both Idubbbz and Donut Operator start off by placing Five Guys burgers, this guy right here, they placed this at an S tier. I knew I gotta throw my 2 cents into this ring. So today that's what we're doing. We're gonna rank pretty much all the fast food places that Idubbbz did, plus some extra ones that if he hasn't tried, I think you have to. So let's get into this. All right, so obviously starting out, the restaurant that on these tier rankings I have the most beef with is Five Guys, because Idubbbz put Five Guys at S tier. He put it at the top of the list. This other guy I was watching, Donut Operator, also put it at the top of the list. Everybody agrees that Five Guys is the #1 spot for fast food. I do not agree. I live in Virginia. This is where Five Guys was founded. The restaurants here have to be like the OG places to get the burgers. I'm sure I have a good idea of what Five Guys is like. And it's okay. It's definitely one of the better fast food burgers you can get. Donut Operator brought up the whole, he brought up that they give you so many fries. That's the only thing I hear from people when they talk about Five Guys. They give you so many fries, man. They dump fries into the bag. Your whole bag gets greasy. Like, when you guys are going to a burger place, are you eating your food bag first? Like, are you shoving that into your mouth? Is the grease and the excess fries? I have never preferred a burger place because of the sheer number of potatoes I get with my entree. It's like people who like Coors Light. You remember that Coors Light beer can that would turn blue when it got super cold, like the mountains turn blue?
When the mountains turn blue on every Coors Light can, your beer is as cold as the Rockies.
Oh man, you know what beer's my favorite, man? Coors fucking Light. I love the way the can changes color. It doesn't matter. It's gimmicky. Definitely still one of the better burger places you could go, but it's not top tier to me. It's S tier. It's not S plus. I don't know why I didn't just use the same letters. This is now immediately confusing. Moving on, I've got everything separated by category, by the way. So we've got Mexican food, burgers, sandwiches, chicken, pizza, and other. So I'm covering some stuff that other people have not, because I decided to take this that seriously. Next up, we've got McDonald's. McDonald's is, in my opinion, McDonald's is true neutral. They have too large of a menu that, you can't really say you hate McDonald's in terms of taste and quality and what have you, but they also have too large of a menu that they don't do anything exceptionally well. I never feel happy after eating there. I never feel happy before. I just don't feel happy in general, but McDonald's is a true neutral for me. Next up, we have Burger King. Burger King, I think, is a personal preference. I think Burger King is a little bit underrated in that they have a lot of stuff. They have pseudo cheesecake. They have chicken fries. They have a lot of stuff that McDonald's doesn't, but overall, I don't like the stuff at Burger King as much as I do McDonald's. So for me, it's a step down. It's C tier. IHOP, which is, if you remember, IHOP is a burger place now, the International House of Burgers. And weirdly enough, I actually put IHOP at an A tier. I put it at a tier above McDonald's because their burgers are actually super good. You can get them with fried eggs. You can get them with fries. You can get them with onion rings on the burger. They're crazy delicious. They have milkshakes, which are super good. And then on top of that, it's an IHOP. So you can still get steak tips. You can get garlic bread. You can get pancakes. The fact that you can step in, get any of that food. And then we have In-N-Out, which, like I said, I live in Virginia. So In-N-Out's always a special treat for me. Because I only get to have it when I go over to the West Coast. So half the time I landed, I'm in the Uber on my way to my hotel, and I'm like, yo, can we stop at this In-N-Out? Man, I haven't had one of these places in years. I always get my stuff animal style. I always get the fries. It's always half melted by the time I get back to my hotel room. But that's S tier for me. I'm putting it right up there with Five Guys. I think I do like In-N-Out better than Five Guys. But I think it might just be I only have it a couple times a year thing, and I have Five Guys all the time, so I get a little sick of it. So I'm not going to put it at S+. Drum roll, my number one burger place, and the first thing that I'm putting in an S+ rank is Shake Shack. If you guys have a Shake Shack, if you haven't been to a Shake Shack, please go to a Shake Shack. Their smash burgers are crazy. They're super cheesy. The burgers are like a little bit crispy when you bite into them. They use these potato buns that just like melts. It's nuts. Their shakes or whatever, they have like chicken nuggets and stuff now. They're stepping up their game, but burgers alone, single-handedly, like I can't even imagine anybody arguing with me on this. Shake Shack is S tier, or Shake Shack is S+ tier on my list. Way better than any of these other burger places. It's not even fucking close. It's not even close. Mexican food, which I actually don't have a lot in this category, but first up we've got good old Chipotle. Tried and true, used to be owned by McDonald's, might still be owned by McDonald's. They're solid. I would put them right up with IHOP. I would 100% go to Chipotle over McDonald's. But, you know, Idubbbz kind of said this already, but every time I go to Chipotle, it all just kind of tastes the same. Sometimes I get the spicy sauce and it's spicy. Sometimes I get anything other than the spicy sauce and it's just kind of a mouthful of sour cream and lettuce is what it tastes like. Qdoba is a huge fast food place, so I know they have it on the West Coast. You guys have to have gone to Qdoba. And I actually put Qdoba at S tier. I like Qdoba better. I think their tacos are better. You can get a taco like salad thing where like the whole shell is a taco, which you can't get at Chipotle. They have bacon. Their queso is way better. Chipotle's queso is ass. Qdoba's queso is way better. And they have stuff like ground beef and bacon and chorizo and brisket. Like, they have more options than Chipotle does. I don't know if it's as fresh, but they're great. And they do this thing on Tuesdays where students get their entire thing like half price. You can go in and get a burrito for like $3, and it's like better than Chipotle. Qdoba's S tier. Taco Bell, never my first choice. It's really not even my second choice. I have a Taco Bell right across the street from me. I don't even go there that often. And every time I do, I kind of regret it. So I really don't feel good about doing this, but I think I have to put Taco Bell at D tier. That's bad. A lot. Everybody else that I watch do these lists, they put them up really, really high. But looking at the restaurant so far, like, I would 100% go to McDonald's or Burger King over Taco Bell, like 9 times out of 10. I'm going to catch some slack for this one. All right, next up we have sandwiches and subs. And here we've got Arby's. Donut Operator put it pretty high on his list. I'm in the firm category that Arby's is not great. I do not like pretty much anything there other than their curly fries. Their curly fries are probably the second best fries you can get from a fast food place after Popeyes, which is the one redeeming quality that they have. So I'm going to put them down here with Taco Bell. If I went to Arby's, I would legitimately getting like a large order of curly fries and like whatever their cheapest burger is, because I'm not into roast beef like that. Subway is garbage. Subway is so bad. Subway has no redeeming qualities. They got super popular when they had $5 footlongs, but now that their $5 footlongs are like $14, they're not great. Their mayo's always half empty. Like, why does it take so long to make a sandwich? I don't understand. Bottom tier. If you're eating at Subway, like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Their cookies aren't even good. No redeeming quality. Subway, just stop it. Panera Bread. This is one that I did not see on anybody's list. This is one I fuck with heavily. Delicious toasted sandwiches that have like horseradish, chipotle mayo, avocado. Like, if you like Chipotle because it's like fresh and fast, you should be eating at Panera. They're super solid. Jimmy John's. Ooh. I used to work at Jimmy John's for the better part of a year when I was in high school. Jimmy John's, all cold sandwiches, all pretty delicious. They have this new ranch that you're supposed to like dip your sandwich into it, which is okay. I mean, I've eaten there so much that if you told me you don't eat at Jimmy John's, you think it's gross, like I would totally get it. That crispy first bite you get into like I'm a fan of Jimmy John's. I'd put Jimmy John's up at A tier. Definitely better than McDonald's. Charlie's Subs. Here's another one that I didn't see on anybody's list. Charlie's Subs. This is that sandwich place where they cook all the meat on the grill that you typically see in the food court of a mall. And they have a delicious chicken California. They've got bacon fries. They've got like in-house made lemonade. They've got those stamp cards where like every 5th sandwich you get is free. Honestly, I get them too frequently. Like I don't even, if there's a Charlie's in a food court, I'm not even looking to see what else is in that food court. It doesn't matter if I've never been in that mall before. I'll be like, I can smell that chicken California, that ranch, that chicken from a mile away. Honestly, I think it's S tier. Like if you disagree with me on this, like I totally get it, because there's only one sandwich at Charlie's that's making me put it up this high. If I was forced to eat something other than that chicken California, it wouldn't be up this high. But Charlie's is S tier for me. Firehouse Subs, owned by firemen, run by firemen. They put a fire hose in your mouth if you ask for a glass of water. Next, we have chicken, and I'm doing chicken, fried chicken, chicken sandwiches, Buffalo Wild Wings. Their wings are okay. Again, I don't know if you're the type of person to get 9 different flavors of wings and you know exactly which one's best at which place, but I only get lemon pepper or like garlic parmesan. I never get actual spicy wings. Buffalo Wild Wings is a C tier for me. Wingstop. Now here is a wing spot. Rick Ross owns a million of them. If you haven't been to a Wingstop, you haven't had wings. They're crazy delicious. They have a good selection of stuff. Their garlic parmesan is great. Their garlic pepper is great. They have like atomic wings if you're one of those idiots that gets super spicy wings for no reason. Wingstop, I would put up at S+. Popeyes, I said this earlier, but they have the single best fries you can get from a fast food place is the fries that you get at Popeyes. And I'm guessing it's because they get cooked in the same deep fat fryer as all the fried chicken. Or maybe it's the Cajun spice they hit it. I don't know. I've never worked at a Popeyes. But what I do know is if you get a good biscuit, if you get nice crispy fries and any quality chicken, a $6 meal at Popeyes is definitely going to be one of the more delicious things you've had. I think I got to get this an S too. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that isn't fantastic about Popeyes, but nah, they're up there, man. Nah, I'm not gonna sell Popeyes short. Nah, Popeyes never did me dirty. KFC is not crazy good. Their biscuits are typically way worse. Their chicken is meh, kind of greasy half the time. I know a good number of people prefer the actual taste of KFC, but I would pass up a KFC in a heartbeat. But sometimes you're craving it. Nando's, here we go. I'm gonna be putting way too many places up high. Nando's peri peri chicken. The first time I went there, I asked for a side of garlic bread with like my chicken breast sandwich, and the girl was like, "Do you want us to just make your chicken breast sandwich with the garlic bread as the buns?" And I had like drool running down my mouth, like, that's an option? I can do that? And she's like, yes, no problem. Fucking what? They've got excellent sauces, great fries. Nando's is also S tier. This is getting ridiculous. I'm putting too many chicken places up here, but I can't do Nando's dirty. Honestly, I'm not upset with anything I've ranked so far. I'm not looking back like, man, I wish I put this up higher or lower. Not at all. This is. I mean, I chose where they went, but this is pretty good so far. I'm fucking with it. Last thing on the chicken list, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A. What can I say about Chick-fil-A? Their Chick-fil-A sauce, bomb. Chicken sandwiches, I always get them without the pickles. I don't know if you guys do pickles or not. Bomb. Their waffle fries, I mean, because they have the Chick-fil-A sauce, bomb. Chicken tenders, bomb. I'm a huge fan of a lot of stuff they have. They're not at the level of Shake Shack, Nando's. Like, I'll put them in an S tier. I will put them in an S tier. They're crazy delicious. I don't want to take off points for the whole, anti-gay thing or whatever, because I didn't do that for Subway. Plus, a lot of these guys have downsides to them. But, whatever. I'm not giving it an S+. I'm giving it an S, okay? It's -1 point for not being open on Sundays. How about that? I can't eat you on Sundays, therefore you can't be the best in the best. I don't understand why pizza places are considered fast food. Because, half the time they're not cheap, right? And half the time they're not fast. Like even if you go to the store and order, it takes 25 minutes just to get the food. Let's start off with Pizza Hut. This is my girlfriend's favorite place. I think she's just a fan of the real simple, crispy crust. You can notice a Pizza Hut restaurant from a mile away because they got the special shaped roofs. You probably have an equal number of people who hate it as you do people who like it. I don't have any strong opinions on it, so that's middle of the road. That's B tier. Little Caesars is garbage. I don't know why it's any higher on the list than it should be, but Little Caesars is it's 7-Eleven pizza. It's microwave pizza. Like, yeah, it's fresh. They make it in an oven, but it's like, where do you live that you don't have local pizza places? That you need cheap pizza? Like, what? Like, no, just stop. You're a D tier. Domino's, I get Domino's all the time. Domino's was my favorite for a while because they do the heavily seasoned crust. And you know, the crust of your pizza is like 50% of your pizza. Usually you can get like 4 pizzas for $20. I remember doing that all the time when I was in high school. So C tier. My personal favorite, if we had to go with a fast food pizza place, is Papa John's. Almost entirely in part because it comes with a garlic dipping sauce. Like, I have to pay an extra 50 cents or whatever at these other places, but you get that garlic buttery dipping sauce from a pizza place. Like, you don't even need to give me toppings. Just give me bread. I'll eat that all day. And then last but not least, we have 3 other places that did not make anybody else's list, but I feel like should be in a video like this. So 7-Eleven is... You should have 7-Eleven on a list like this. It's definitely fast food. You have them everywhere. They actually have a respectable selection of stuff. You want taquitos, you want a hot dog, you want ramen, you want coffee, you want cakes. They've got everything. And that's just in the States. Are you guys even thinking about the 7-Elevens they have in Japan, bro? Have you seen what they have in those places? They're nuts. But obviously I haven't been there, so I can't rank them. I can't rank them as if my local Japan has as if my local 7-Eleven has, you know, hot ramen or pork buns or anything. The selection between hot dogs, chicken wings, pizza, like, if you want to run into a 7-Eleven, spend $6 and get some hot food, you'll probably be just as happy as if you went to a McDonald's. I feel like we can come to agreement there. Auntie Annie's, I know you guys know this place. The pretzel place, again, at any shopping mall you've ever been to, they're actually a huge chain. So I know you've seen these guys. Pretzels are bomb. Got that pretzel that's got pepperoni on it. That shit's wicked. They've got those hot dog pretzels. Those are nasty, like delicious. I don't know why I said nasty. I mean like nasty, you know, like they're crazy good. What the hell is wrong with me? Stupid good hot dogs. I like the mini hot dogs. I like the house-made lemonades that they have. Oh, that almond one, I don't even know what it's called. It's like almonds, pecans, some sort of toasted nut, cinnamon something. This is an S tier. I would put Auntie in. I gotta make some room. You see, the problem with doing a list like this as a chubby guy is that I love so many fast food places. I don't know how I'm gonna fit all my favorites on here. Final place that hasn't been on anybody else's list, Panda Express. It is kind of like pizza, right? It's okay. And realistically, where are you not going to find an actual Chinese place? I get why nobody else put it on their list, because I'm going to put them down here at C tier. They're all right. I'm a fan of their noodles. That is like 90% of the food that you're getting there, but this is where we're at. This is my fast food tier list, my justification. I want you guys to let me know down in the comments what your favorite fast food places are, what your least favorite fast food places are. I definitely went over the top here because I added like 10 restaurants that were not in Idubbbz' video or anything else, but that's where we're at. Hopefully this was entertaining. It was a ton of fun to make. Why am I still talking? I'll catch you guys later this week. Peace.